Thank you very much, Halimat, for this wonderful presentation. I'll be taking questions from, and by the way, I've actually gone through some of your work on LinkedIn, particularly the one you did on biotechnology. I must say, very guidance, like you said earlier, it is very important and important mentorship to be overemphasized. So, I know that you've been helping out. You've reviewed most of our interns work on technical writing, but we don't want it to just end there. We'd also like to get your presentation, your slide, and then other materials you have. It would also be important that we get them also. So, on behalf of the MENA team and the interns here, you mentioned clarity, reproducibility, talked on cycling, you talked on software support, you talked on, and then one of the things you talked about that actually got my interest is the money part. Of course, MENA needs money. I will not lie. So if you can be our investor, if you can support our interns, any of them, I know that a good number of them would want to have their work on technical writing. So I mean, later on they can reach out to you. I can share your social media account. I could share your account with some of them, and then they can reach out to you. I don't know, is that okay by you? We really appreciate your time. We really appreciate your support, your encouragement. Thank you very much for that. Please, there is one more request I wish to ask. The request is this, that you stay till our interns complete their presentation. Please, will you grant that request? Speaking on giving honor to whom honor is due, while Halimat was presenting, our business partner just stepped in, like we've already recognized him earlier, but then it's still very important that we recognize him again, and it is very important, like I said, to give honor to whom honor is due. So on that note, I would wish to recognize the presence of our able business partner. He is no other person than Mr. Martin Nsukka. He is, like I said earlier, he is a web designer. His impact has been felt even from our Cohort 1. He has helped a lot in MENA code. He has supported us a lot. So, Mr. Martin, on behalf of the MENA code team, we wish to express our heartfelt gratitude to all your support, your donations, your coming around, your seeing that your regular checkup, seeing that things are going on the way they should. On behalf of the team, we do not take this for granted. So thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you, sir. So right about now, we want to welcome our second guest speaker. So far, so good. We've listened to one speaker, and of course, you see how rich that the presentation Halimat made. For those of you that are just joining, I mean, you missed a lot actually. You missed a lot. But then I think we could make up for that if she sends the slides. So Speaking about our second speaker, I know that, in fact, I won't be surprised if, he gives us the best, because, like I said, our speakers came in highly recommended. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, our second speaker is an AI engineer, a robotics engineer, and software engineer with over 7 years of experience in designing and deploying cutting-edge artificial intelligence solutions and expertise create software applications. He holds a bachelor's degree in computer engineering from Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU, Ile-Ife, where he built a strong foundation in computer systems, engineering principles, and applied software design. Ladies and gentlemen, currently he is serving as a software and robotics engineer at Expert Media Solutions. He leads the development of intelligent systems that integrate robotics, machine learning, and automation. His technical expertise spans machine learning, natural language processing, deep learning, robotics, and full-cycle software development. He has a proven track record of deploying impactful innovations that address complex real-world problems. He also collaborates with the prestigious University of Nigeria, UNN, contributing to AI research initiatives that pushes the boundaries of knowledge and application. As a pioneer member of Data Science Nigeria, that is our noble DSN, he has been instrumental in shaping the country's data science ecosystem, mentoring young professionals and advocating for AI adoption across industries. His works reflect a deep commitment to using AI for societal good, advancing technology in education, healthcare, and industry, while promoting capacity building, ethical AI practices, and sustainable technology development in Africa and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us welcome our distinguished second speaker, Mr. Gabriel Elufidodo. Mr. Gabriel, please, can you unmute and do justice? Thank you, sir.
Just fighting. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gabriel, for this wonderful presentation. I just want to put it in record that I am not surprised on how you presented. I'm not surprised on how you broke down the subject matter. I mean, I'm impressed, but then I'm not surprised, because while reading your portfolio, there was something I read and I agree totally to that. And it is your proven track of record of excellence. Mr. Gabriel, I just want to say that I am one of your students. You taught me data structures in my 200 level, practical data structure. So yes, yes. So that is why I made that comment. I'm not surprised by any means, because I know from the start, since I've known you, even in DSN. I mean, there was this program we attended together. I think you are a guest. You are a guest in blockchain UNN. So yes. So I've always witnessed your impact out there. So on behalf of the Mina Code team, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude. Honestly, when I got your portfolio, that is your concession to approving that you'll be here, I was very happy, honestly. In fact, I got it in the church. If you see the glimmer of smile I put on in the church, because of I saw that you've agreed to join our program. So we do not take it for granted, honestly. Like I said earlier, that most of all our speakers came in highly recommended. I mean, you go out there, just like Halimat said, their social media presence, they have a very good social media presence. You talk of community, Mr. Gabriel he has a lot of community. Like I said, DSN, even in blockchain UNN, they usually invite him for a lot of their programs. So, Mr. Gabriel, thank you very much for this. You made mention of a lot of things. Caught my utmost attention is when you said something on collaboration. Honestly, Mr. Gabriel, speaking as the manager, would want to collaborate with you. If you have, we have developers. Of course, you will be seeing most of the presentation of our interns. You get, so we have developers, like we said earlier. This is our third cohort. So over the years, we've had so many students, so many developers that are doing well out there. So we would want to collaborate with you, if you don't mind. We would also want to reach out to you. We would also solicit your mentorship, your guidance, your support. I mean, you've done a lot actually, but then we are just telling you what we wish you to do. So on behalf of the Mina Code team, we wish to thank you very much once again. Mr. Gabriel, talking as your student, you can see that I'm working with my lecturers even after I graduated. You get, so it's a very good thing that you see someone that mentored you, you see someone that taught you, and then you can relate, or both of you are still talking in line with what brought you guys together. So I'm just saying it as an advice to our guest listeners, and also our interns. Do you get, in future time, after all this mentorship, after all these cohorts, after all these programs, we don't want it to end here. I want in nearby future that our interns, most especially, you come back and, I mean, sponsor one or two things in Mina Code. You say you can give a discount in the cohort. You can give a 50% discount. Everyone, thank you very much, Mr. Gabriel. Of course, Mina Code would always want to have you. Would always want to host you. Whenever you want to come, just let us know. We would always want to have you. Then one more thing, Mr. Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel, please, I crave your indulgence. I want you to please stay till our interns present, their interns are done presenting, so that you could go through what they've done and probably give suggestions on how to get better. Sir, do you grant that favor, sir? Thank you very much once again. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that this program is very power-packed rich. I mean, from the presentation of our first speaker, the second speaker, I mean, if you are not here, you are missing a lot, honestly. I learned so much from Halimat. I also learned so much from Mr. Gabriel. So on that note, we would wish to do our intern presentation. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, this set of interns, they've been actually grinding it out, trying to solve a lot of issues, particularly issues in the university system, that is the educational system. We also have projects on the health system. So I would want you all to listen attentively to their various presentations. And of course, just like Mr. Gabriel made mention, he made mention of collaborative design. Of course, MINACode MINACode is a community where a lot of people come together to collaborate, bring in different ideas to make something better. So it's more like we are learning every day. So I would want you all to listen to our different interns as they present, and as they present, please, if you have something to say, if you have something to say to make the project better, you can just react and we'll pick you. So calling on the first intern, a very good student of mine. His name is Sunday Victor Chimeze. So, Victor, can you please, first of all, you are mute. With our guest, you do a little introduction, and then you continue your presentation. Thank you very much. So, Sunday Victor Chimeze, you have the floor.
Department of Computer Science, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. And the project title for what I'm doing is a GPA calculator. Because of my time, I will rush everything so others can. So the problem statement of everything. Many universities and colleges students also struggle to accurately calculate and track their average GPA across different semesters and academic levels. Manual GPA computation is time consuming and prone to errors, especially when managing multiple courses and varying grade units and grade point systems. Everything is the GPA calculator is a Java FX based application that interacts with MySQL database. Students and to manage the students' academic records and also automatically complete the GPAs. When student program starts, it's open to each student and add students. There's a cap for add students, add course, due results, and previous results. Which particular students have the previous results.
While waiting for Victor to load his code, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that his presentation will be solving a very great problem, particularly in the education system. You have issues in so many departments. You have issues of results, getting results on time, and to mention but a few. So this presentation spreads across GPA calculator. I know of so many departments that don't have a system where they can impute results, get students' grade, and a lot. So it is very important. This is presentation, or this is project, has a very great impact, especially in the university system. In issues of results has been, even while I was an undergraduate in the university, the issue of results was predominant. I mean, that was one of the major issues we had then. So it's very important. I'm saying this because we have, I don't know who might be listening. It's very possible that someone here has a very great connection. You could, I mean, pitch Miracle. We have a developer that can build CGPA calculator, and then we can deliver. Yes, we have. Miracle has. So I just wanted to stress on, because I felt that he was not really bringing out the importance of his presentation. So it's just for you to appreciate it better. Thank you. Victor Chimeze, we can continue.
The GPA calculator has a window that adds students to the database and add courses to the same database and view results from previous results for the same students. So the add students table asks for the registration number, the student name, the level, and the session with the semester, and it saves. If you save here, it saves to the database directly. So the add course adds the registration number, the course title, the course code, course units, and the session together with the level, select semester and the grade, and we save them to the same database. While the view all the results, the particular registration number added to the database. Like if I, for example, if I search for this reg number, it prints out the results from a particular reg number. Thank you. I shared my part of everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Victor Chimeze, for this wonderful presentation. Mr. Gabriel, can you see that we have a developer that can develop a system for GPA calculator for University of Nigeria, even for Department of Computer Science? I don't know if they still have that result issue, but if they still have it, and any other department, UNN, I mean, they can reach out to Mina Code and be able to handle that issue perfectly for them. So thank you very much, Victor Chimeze, for that wonderful presentation. Please, if you need more on his presentation, you can reach out to us, and then we will send you the slides for it. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for our second speaker, like I said, our project spans across the university system, not just academics. We also have projects that spans across healthcare issues, that solves or that handles healthcare issues, school issues, academic, and etc. So going over to the next presentation, It is a presentation on library borrowing system, of course, with a better user experience. So I have the honor of calling Favor Olalade to make her presentation. Thank you. Favor, you can unmute.
Okay. Good day, everyone. I hope you all can hear me. My name is Omolaja Favor Olalade, and I'm in Computer Science Department, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I'm currently interning at Miracle, and the name of my project is Library Borrowing System with Better User Experience. Now, let me take you through the slides to understand what it's about. Okay, the program statement is that basically most libraries struggle with managing the users that they have, the borrowing system, and also book return, and just everything that has to do with the library. So that is the problem that this system is trying to solve. Now, how it works is that this system is wanted to be nice that borrowing history and every other thing that has to do with the library in an organized way. So I'm just going to show you how my code works, my system works. Okay, so this is basically how the system works. When we run the program, it pops up the login page where the user can enter their library user ID. For instance, if I already have some user IDs that are already registered by the system. So I'm just going to enter this and then log in. And then when you log in, it brings you to this page, the main page, where you can view available books. Let's see what this does. Then you can see the table of available books, the title, the author, and the genre. And from here, you can also proceed to borrow or go back to the menu. So if you proceed to borrow, you can enter the title of book that you want to borrow based on the titles that you have seen and borrow book. And you can also choose to go back to the main menu and exit if you want. Now, for a user that is coming in for the first time, if they try to log in and they are not registered, the system will tell them to sign up instead, and there is provision for that part where they can sign up, and the system generates a unique user library ID for them. So, okay, so now the technologies I used JDK 17, the programming language development kit, JavaFX, database, and Apache NetBeans IDE. And the lessons I learned is how to connect my Java application to my SQL database, improve the understanding of object-oriented programming, and some challenges I faced was ensuring that the system updates book availability correctly, and ensuring that the database system creates a record in the appropriate table in the database when a user borrows a book, so that when they want to return the book, they can check for due dates, overdue days, and fines if necessary. That's just basically what this system does. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Favor Olalade, for that wonderful presentation. She talked so much on challenges she faced. She talked on so much things. Now, the truth of the matter is, speaking of challenges, the truth of the matter is that there is this popular saying that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I can tell you that few months from now, or like before she started facing these challenges, she wasn't this good. But it's as time goes on, like Halima rightly said, when you keep practicing, you keep getting better. When you keep practicing, you keep getting better. So the challenges in tech, they are quite enormous. In fact, someone rightly said, and I think I agree. If you are into tech and you're a Nigerian, that life is hitting you like 4-0. So you have to you have to equalize, do a comeback and come back stronger and win, obviously. So I mean, you talk of network issues, you talk of technical issues, you talk of materials. Here we are limited, unlike the Westerners, the whites. Here we have very little resources to leverage on. I'm talking of if you want to actually be very good at what you're doing, if you actually want to be among the top 1%. So those challenges she mentioned, yes, like I said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Basically, you go through those challenges and then they help you, you learn from them and you get better. So, I mean, it's very important we appreciate challenges. That was a very good, wonderful presentation from Favor. Thank you very much. So, moving over to the next presentation. Yes, this presentation is a hostel allocation system. Yes, like I said earlier, in the university system, because most of them, okay, we are all students. What brought us together is the University of Nigeria, the prestigious University of Nigeria. So we are all students. So basically, most of the projects, although there are other projects that cuts across various aspects of life. Yeah, but most of our project is handling issues, permanent issues in the university system. So the next project is a hostel allocation system project. This project enables or ensures that hostel allocation is done correctly. It reduces the chances of corruption. Of course, we all know of hostel racketeering. It's very predominant, especially in people that stay in hostel. So this project, and then if you know the quest or the contest that goes on while students are trying to get bed space, especially from the university I graduated from, University of Nigeria, I mean, you would appreciate this project. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Mercy Ukachibeze as she makes her presentation. Mercy.
Good day, everybody. My name is Ukachibeze Mercy. I will be presenting my project titled Hostel Allocation System. This project started as a console-based program and later involved Java effects based on application with graphical user interface. So moving on to the problem statement, the current hostel allocation process is semi-automated. Same tasks use computers but not all connected. So students often face delays or confusion about the allocated hostels or payment allocation. So this is how it works. One, how it works: students registration. The student enters their personal details, name, register, departments, level, age, etc. So I'm going to show you how it works now. So this is the student's registration for when they enter their personal details. Here you enter your full name, next to your reg number. Your department. Here you select your gender, male or female, your level, your age, Here it shows if the students have not paid their school fee, they will not be able to apply for the hostel. So yes, I'll pay. I'll book school fees paid. You now register the students. I'll show you a screen where you select your hostel. Here we have different hostels in your name. So you select any one of your choice. Then you confirm the hostel. Next to payment, you enter the amount you are required to make. After that, you make your payment. So these are the technologies I use my SQL for database storage, JDBC for connecting Java to my SQL, choose Java, bracket Java FF for logic and interface, NetBeans for my SQL workbench. Thank you.
Merci for that wonderful presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to especially thank our guest speakers who have taken it upon themselves to stay with us from the beginning of this program up till now. Mr. Gabriel, thank you very much for staying with us despite everything. You're still with us. That shows the love and then the support you have for Minaku. Thank you very much, sir. I think Halimat just stepped out, but she has been with us all this while. So thank you very much. I would also want to thank our esteemed, amiable, indefatigable business partner for staying with us from the beginning of this program. In fact, he is with us live and direct. He hasn't moved an inch. He's always with us. And then, not just being with us, he's actively participating, listening to what our wonderful interns are presenting. That is only because of the love, the value, the passion he has for Minaku. So, sir, on behalf of the Minaku team, thank you very much for everything, sir. Really appreciate. We do not take it for granted. Moving on to the next presentation, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, our project doesn't end with the university system. Our project spans across academics and even healthcare. So the next presentation, the next project that will be presented to us is a medical lab automation. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome George Chidera Mubarak as he makes his presentation. Mubarak, you have the floor.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is George Chidera Mubarak. I'm coming from computer science, and I'm here to present the project titled Medical Lab Automation. What we are seeing around this project is not just for school or IT. This program is also to use also outside the school and other places as well. So basically, when it comes to health, without wasting time, I would like to go straight to the point and explain. Yeah, you see from this place, there's what we call this enter user enter your username, and this aspect is there. Yeah. So in this code, if it is more than 180, it simply means the person's high blood level, high sugar level is high. So let's just try that. Then this is the report. You can see that this is the medical report. So if you want to continue and check other patients, you continue with them, but if you don't want, I just end it from here. Then that is it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mubarak, for your presentation. Thank you very much for that. So, because of time, we can't accommodate asking all the interns question from beginning to the end. But then, it doesn't mean that you cannot still reach a stage. I want to welcome, I want to give the mic to our esteemed business partner, Mr. Martin.
Time around endeavor, and we all familiar with it, and you learned out very well. Maybe what will give you like money in the nearest future, you'll be surprised. And your study computer science is not, doesn't make like you don't have practicing. There are some people that study computer science and they are not marketed, like you can't do anything. And you can't wait for school to teach you. There are some people that study computer science and are still working in Microsoft, wherever all the tech companies. So it boils down to, I think they said it within, someone said it during your presentation, like practicing, constant practicing. And if you don't practice what you've learned, I mean, it's just a month of not looking into it. When you come back, you'll be like, oh, no. What's happening? Even your own code self, you'll be asking, am I going to know this thing? But if you keep visiting it, like this GP that you know, now this GP that you keep practicing, when you come back to it, you see some people that are going to add, to make it like to modify it with so many modifications. So what I'm saying is that you don't have like, you teach you, like, keep on practicing. It's an endless journey. One preventing and tech industries, it's an endless journey. There's so many things are coming in every day. You know that AI, everybody now be like if you want to write code, you just ask AI. If you want to program, just ask AI. But if you don't understand the basic, even the AI itself, like if you are competent with using new artificial intelligence, like asking them questions, like at some point itself, you can also play them, you'll be like they make mistakes. So that human capacity is not like, no matter what, human is still human. Now that they are trying to make things easier. So the second person and the third person, like I like it wasn't like previous. There was an improvement. I'm impressed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You see, it's a very good thing having people that love you around you. It's a very good thing. I mean, he spoke not just as a business partner, he spoke with so much passion. He spoke with so much encouragement. He went straight to the first speaker. He told him what he recognized about his project and how he can improve. That is to tell you that he's not just speaking from a business aspect. He's speaking as a friend, as a mentor. So, Mr. Martin, on behalf of the team, like I earlier stated, on behalf of the team, we do not take your sacrifices, we do not take your love, we do not take your generosity for granted. Thank you very much for what you've done, what you are doing, and what you will still do for us. Because I know it will not end here, sir. Thank you very much for that. And then if you pay very close attention to what he said from the previous cohort, they have been a noticeable or a significant improvement. I mean, that statement alone gladdened my heart. I was very much happy when he said that. So thank you very much for that. So still on giving honor to whom honor is due. I don't know why it skipped my mind. Probably because I was distracted by other things. But there is a very significant person in our midst. I should have done this earlier, but please, sir, I crave your indulgence. It was not intentional. It was not intentional. Ladies and gentlemen, the father of our founder is in our midst. The father of our founder is in our midst. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the director of Supreme Lad Medical Laboratories. He is no other person but Mr. Atanda. Mr. Atanda, thank you very much for staying with us. And one significant thing is that he stayed with us from the beginning of the program. From the beginning of the program, he has been here with us. Honestly, sir, it gladdens my heart when I see fathers being very interested in what their children or what their wards are into. I give you a very big kudos for doing that, sir. I commend such. I mean, aside your presence here, honestly, your presence in Minakol has been felt so much. I don't want to go into details of so many things you've done for us, which we are grateful for. There are a lot. So, sir, on behalf of the team of Minakol, I wish to specially thank you. I wish to specially thank you, sir, for everything. You've done a lot for us. Thank you and God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, I think our time is fast spent. Initially, I had projected we would end this program by 2 o'clock, and by God's grace, I think we are moving at a very good pace. So, on behalf of the founder, I would just want to make this closing remark and be dismissed. First of all, to our esteemed guests, our esteemed speakers, our business partners and investors out there, thank you very much for clearing your busy schedule and joining us. Like I said, today is Minakol's birthday. I don't know if people remember that one. 3 years today was when the idea started, and since then we've been putting in efforts to make sure that we keep going. So, on behalf of the team, I wish to thank our guests, our speakers, our business partners for being with us. The father in our midst, I thank you very specially for clearing your busy schedule, for leaving your work in the lab and attending to us. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Mark, for this great level of sacrifice and love. Of course, we do not take it for granted. To our distinguished interns, I can tell you that we have a great deal of developers here. Making reference to what Mr. Martin said, like I told you guys earlier, that he has been around from cohort 1 to cohort 2 and now to cohort 3. So he said they have been a noticeable improvement. So that is to tell you that interns, you are on the right path. Our students, our interns, you are on the right path. We don't want you to to relax and forget what you've learned. We don't want today to be the end of everything. So keep on working. Do not relent. Just like Halimat said, keep on practicing. Don't stop here. I mean, you have a wonderful community. You have developers. You have Mr. Gabriel. You have Halimat, and the rest of them you could reach out to. So please make good use of this opportunity, and you would see yourself upscaling. So on behalf of the Minaco team, I would want to thank everybody once again for joining. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we have to call it a day. It's after a minute past 2 o'clock. So I think at this juncture, we will call it again. Till we meet again in cohort 4, that is 4.0. I remember my humble self, Gideon Egwe. Thank you for joining. God bless you, and see you in cohort 4. Bye, guys. So I can leave. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. Thank you. Hilary Segelia. Hilary Segelia. Hilary Segelia.
What did you press? You pressed something. You did.
Victor, you did well. You did well. This morning when I was coming, Victor, you did well. You did well.
It's fine.
I mean, it's fine. You did well.
Good job. Good job, guys. Victor, how was the presentation?
Well, you did well, actually.
That's in our shift.
Yes.
Yeah.
You did well. It's just that.
And why were you sweating like that? What happened?
That's another thing.
As in,
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
is it the pressure? When I saw you sweating, because I wanted them to ask you questions, I wanted to ask questions.
Round up.
And I saw you sweating. I just like, I beg.
Before you say another thing.
Before somebody will faint here.
But you did well.
But that's just what you are going to face, or some of what you are going to face during your regular presentation, sure. Like, so you have to test everything. That's why I said GitHub. Use GitHub. to store the one that is working. Even if you added a new feature and you want to show it, at least use GitHub to store that one, so that if anything happens, you just tell whoever it is that you're presenting under that, please, there's an issue, can I come back? Hopefully you are presenting under somebody that is considerate and they will allow you to come back. So you just go and fix it. And that's why coding with ChatGPT is not always advisable. If you have small code, the only thing that was wrong in that code is your connection is returning null. So since you've seen that error message, what you have to do is just check it that it should not be null. If you check your code now, you see that I put a checkpoint for if con is not equal to null. That was how the thing was not able to work. There might still be some bugs in that code. It's just for you to now go sit down and check it. Nobody says you should not use ChatGPT. Understand what you are copying from ChatGPT. That's what we are saying. So that if you have any issue, you'll be able to fix it immediately.
Yes, I mean, just to add to that, machine learning.
Michael.
My business partners don't pick him. He sent me for Nsukka and yeah.
Okay, he has left.
I think he's going to be around so like I announce it or like use it for something else.
Please, I lost your presentation.
What do you think?
What did he say?
He said we want to support with with so it's still up to you. What do you think?